Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Like any sport, chess always sees its fair share of unfair play. Where there is a desire for unfair games, players have found ways to achieve them, including predetermined draws and computer cheats. Cheating has frequently surfaced throughout the history of chess, regardless of whether the side being cheated can demonstrate it or the one being accused is genuinely innocent. Keep watching this video to see what happens when chess players get caught cheating on camera. The scandal that involved chess giants. Rich Tony, on September 4, the Cinque Field Cup executive director, who's also the tournament's lead educator, received a call as she was getting ready for bed. In his 12-year career as a tournament organizer, it was unlike any call he had ever received. The top-ranked chess player in the world, Magnus Carlson, was really thinking about pulling out of the Cinque Field Cup, one of America's most renowned competitions, with a $100,000 first prize check on the line. Hans Niemann, a 19-year-old American, who was placed last in the competition, defeated Carlson in an unexpected defeat hours earlier. Carlson's unbeaten streak of 53 games had been broken by Niemann. Stranger still, Carlson had chosen to play with white pieces, which had the advantage of having the initial move. Carlson appeared despondent toward the end of the game, his hands resting on his head. He had made a few mistakes early on in the game and never recovered. After making the final move, a messy Carlson shook Niemann's hand, took a deep breath, signed his record sheet, and then walked away. He did not say at that point if he had any suspicions. When Rich walked into the club the next morning, he waited as the clock ticked toward and then past Carlson's start time. Carlson was a no-show. He had withdrawn. A cryptic tweet from Carlson followed, quoting Portuguese soccer manager Jose Mourinho. "If I speak, I'm in big trouble," suggesting rather vaguely that Niemann might have cheated. The chess community and beyond spoke on his behalf, loudly. Grandmasters started picking sides and developing their own explanations for what transpired. Elon Musk added his 2 cents in a tweet. Anal beads can be utilized to help a player, according to news publications. More to follow on this. The 2022 competition did not feature any instances of improper play, according to Bird, the Cinque Field Cup's arbitrator. Ken Regan, a computer scientist and mathematician who created one of the algorithms to identify chess cheating, stated to ESPN late last month that he had not discovered any discrepancies in Niemann's performance over the previous 2 years, either online or in person. Niemann, on the other hand, gave a passionate interview at the Cinque Field Cup, admitting that he had cheated in online chess at the ages of 12 and 16, but that he had never cheated in over-the-board chess. He also said that he would be prepared to play naked to demonstrate that he was honest. In the midst of all the yelling, Chess.com secretly imposed a new ban on the American and disqualified him from the $1 million Global Chess Championship, which started online on September 14 and will conclude in Toronto in November. Niemann was previously banned twice, once at the age of 12 and again at the age of 16, according to Chess.com co-founder and chief chess officer Daniel Rinch, who also spoke with ESPN. He has previously been banned twice before. We have shared detailed evidence with him concerning our decision, including information that contradicts his statement regarding the amount and seriousness of his cheating on Chess.com, Rinch, via Chess.com, posted on Twitter. The drama didn't end there. Carlson and Niemann played each other again on September 19, this time in the Julius Baer Generation Cup, an online tournament, and Carlson resigned on the second move, turning off his camera immediately after, a protest. Carlson continued playing in the tournament and won, but did not respond to any questions about his withdrawal. Caught using Morse code on camera. An Italian chess player has been kicked out of one of the country's most prestigious tournaments after allegedly using a camera and Morse code to cheat. Officials at the tournament became suspicious when Carlo Ricciardi, who is ranked 51,366 in the world, began beating far better players. Mr. Ricciardi was reportedly blinking in an unusual manner and holding his hand under his armpit. Confronted by referee Jean Coquereau, he refused to open his shirt. Officials believe the 37-year-old was using the camera, hung around his neck, to transmit the game to someone with a chess computer program, who was feeding back moves using Morse code. Mr. Coquereau said that he began to suspect something was wrong early on in the competition. "In chess, performances like that are impossible," he told La Stampa newspaper. He said Mr. Ricciardi did not get up at all during hours of playing and kept his thumb tucked under his armpit. The 37-year-old player, who was also batting his eyelids in a most unnatural way, Mr. Coquereau said. Then I understood it, he said. He was deciphering signals in Morse code. When Mr. Ricciardi refused to open his shirt, officials asked him to pass through the metal detector, which picked up a pendant hanging underneath his shirt. The pendant contained a tiny video camera connected to a small box under his armpit, officials said. The incident follows a high-profile cheating case in Moscow in April, where a chess grandmaster was expelled after he was discovered using a smartphone in the toilet to check his moves. Gaios Nigalidze aroused suspicion when he repeatedly used the same toilet cubicle each time for 10 minutes or more. When officials checked the stall, they discovered a smartphone wrapped in toilet tissue buried in the bin. The Imperia Chess Festival is Italy's longest-running open event and attracts some of the biggest names in the sport. With that, we come to the end of our video. Of course, there have been numerous other instances when chess players got caught cheating on camera, but these are definitely the headliners in the past few years. See you next time with another great video. Ciao!